Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please call on. Gone stray from the path.
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding folk. Oh no, we should check to see he's all right.
Been there, little guy. I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
So empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
You lucky? Huh? Apparently not. So who the devil are you? Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying. Break back into high society, yes. I'm trying to do several things at once. None of them easy. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound? Finally, I get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Is under construction. Thank you for your patience.
Can we talk?
We are now in orbit of Earth orbit.
I think I'll...
Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
If you have not been authorized for emergency evacuation, you may submit a request with your manager.
Come here. Let's have a chat. Don't want to chat?
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
Been an age since I had a good trip of kale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be? Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me. Or maybe a sugar sprat pie? Damn it. We're out of those.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't steal what's happening. What you did when...
Do you think the folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like, maybe not.
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really...
I think they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come. I've eaten my fair share of tarot eyes, but I'm still gonna come out and say it. This mission is gross.
You think this place we're headed will tell us more about Gorgon? I wonder what they got up to here.
This place is starting to remind me of home.
There sure are an awful lot of marauders on this abandoned asteroid.
No telling what other horrors we're set to find here.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Mr. Thompson told me 100 times the cannery couldn't afford spare parts for Bess. All while, Spacers, they got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just sold tuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
Keen skills. Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a mannequin. Join me for a second, will you?
Yeah, all right.
To shreds?
Here I go! Ain't no one should have to go like that.
Be ready for anything.
taller than my entire shop back home. Here goes nothing! Got it!
Well done, Captain. Everyone all right?
Unexpected.
Here they come. I am a... You could fit whole families in here.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
Marauders were created? Those bastards!
That don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out here?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
Damn right. Someone set a plague on our colony.
My friends and neighbors became marauders, Captain. They hurt a lot of folks, and Edgewater still ain't the same. If this place caused that, I want to know.
Captain, let's talk.
Oh, Captain, we're in a proper mystery now.
Hour, huh? It's like I'm back at Hiram's place, running errands.
I sure hope that spooky person on the screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
Birthplace of marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we've got to see this through. Ugh. Now it really feels like home.
Are all these marauders former townsfolk? Everyone all right? A lot of the equipment here's still in good shape. Wouldn't go amiss in Edgewater.
I see Monarch ain't the only pet project the board's willing to abandon.
Let's go!
experiencing evacuation anxiety? Spacer's Choice recommends 0G brew.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes? Ta!
If I spit?
Try acting Leo. It's better than nature.
What?
Incoming, Captain!
No! I don't want to die! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Hey, I know your face. Wow. You're a living, breathing outlaw. That is, until security outside gets their eyes on you, but let's not spoil the moment. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows? Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium. Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to observing your results.
It's not canid hunting I object to, it's the impropriety.
100% automatic.
Sure. I sure hope these folks don't mind us borrowing this.
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up.
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
Never cared much for hors d'oeuvres. The word is just grotesque. All those superfluous letters ruin my appetite. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error. I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe. Look, don't tell anyone I said this, but if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right, ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Hey, Cap, got a minute? So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada, what is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to? What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
What was that?
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. First dock at the groundbreaker auxiliary base.
Let's try being friendly.
Hey, you. Hey, you. You serious? Get back here. So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal. Well, that's different then. But hey, don't screw this up for us, all right? I like this gig. It's just, I also like money. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me.
This one's clear, guys.
Nice one, Captain.
This must be a step up from horseback.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself click. Wait, what was it? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. Sure, one spot of mechanicals can explain.
Unexpected noise. I'm just investigating.
Big mistake.
Nearby unit.
The hell's that noise?
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
Here. This place would be awful lonely without a crew.
Hey, it's just advice. You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders. Yeah, well, people don't tend to exhume the past just so they can bury it again somewhere nicer. At least the wildlife won't give you any trouble. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
I've been helping folks out of scrapes for as long as I can remember. And the captain's one of the rare few that returns the favor.
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance. Please, I just messaged people with fake demands for their passwords. That's when they didn't just leave codes written down on pieces of paper. If I couldn't talk my way out past a simple facility lockdown, I'd be working for Rizzo's. That'll get you inside. What you do from there, that's up to you. Please, I don't need... Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication. Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner. Go test that persistence of yours out on Gorgon. Yeah, I'll make sure the automechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
In orbit above Gorgon. Good luck, Cap.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Please be informed that emergency evacuation protocol is currently in progress.
Oof. When the woman from Monarch is plugging her nose, you know you've made some poor life choices. Oh, law.
My name is Dr. Marion Blixley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries.
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here. We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate us.
I reckon we've seen the worst of Halcyon already. How bad could this be?
Oh, please. Unless there are mana queens stalking the halls here, I think we'll be fine. Can we talk?
I thought these folks were supposed to be volunteers. Why do they got them bunking like prisoners?
Welcome, volunteers. And self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in your contracts.
Here goes nothing! I'm going!
Welcome, volunteers. Sentinels can have disastrous chances of
This place is near identical to the Edgewater Cannery. What the hell?
Under the guidance of our Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Failure to
That's the last of it. I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. I don't want to see no more. I can't take this.
But why? Why? Who does this? What kind of monsters ran this place?
Did you enjoy the show? I did.
I knew this place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
Not just inexcusable. Evil. This was just wrong.
They knew, Captain. Spacer's Choice knew all along what Adrenatime did, and they sold it anyway.
I'm fucking mad, Captain. Someone's gotta be. That journal better hold the key to the eternal equation, or Minnie's name's gonna have stains on it till the end of time.
I used to think the beasts on Monarch were bad. At least they aren't cruel. These people chose to do this.